Hey there guys, and yeah, we're back with this one. I haven't touched it in a while. I mean, a lot of dialogue. hmm. I often feel like I'm actually doing more of a reading than playing a game. So we went on a little activity with Craig, and a little activity with Matt. But if I have to be honest, between the two of them, I kind of prefer Craig more. He's turned out to be surprisingly sweet. Let's see what we can get up to. I'll probably try getting both of them up to 3 hearts, just for the hell of it, and see what happens. But yeah. Alright, let's see. I really want to get some good quality time in with Craig. Last time we hung out, he was so busy with the kids and fending off flirting moms that I feel like we barely talked. Ever since the first time we hung out, I've been trying to get up a little early for runs. I don't think I'm gonna be as embarrassing as last time. Maybe I'll even be able to catch up to him now. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Okay. Hey man, been training on my run game recently. Ready for round 2? Craig responds almost immediately. Dude, of course. Emojis. I don't know why I didn't just send an emoji rather than type it out. Another message pops into my inbox from Craig. Let's meet up early tomorrow morning for my favorite morning activity. Brunch. I type back. Brunch? What's that? You run, and then you get brunch. Oh, right. Craig and I agreed to meet a time to meet in the morning, and I have a chance to spend the evening hanging out with Amanda. So, we doing pizza tonight? Again? Can't we do like a salad night? Dad, are you on a health kick? Not yet. I formed the committee to examine the possibility of being on a health kick. Wow, they haven't returned with their findings. Dad, if you go on a health kick, then I have to go on a health kick by virtue of being under the same roof as you. I don't know if I have the constitution for that. I'm sorry, Amanda. It's time. Not if I have something to say about it. Suddenly, Amanda lunges for the phone before I can stop her. She has a pizza place on speed dial, of course. Ah, yes, can I get an extra large pizza with chicken, bacon, extra cheese and tomatoes? And a couple of the garlic sauce cups. Wow. Amanda, you're going a little north here. Oh, right. Can you maybe throw some leaves on there or something? Yeah, he's going on a health kick. Yeah, Rico, I know. It's tragic. Amanda listens for a second. Hold on, I'll ask. Dad, is oregano a salad? It's not a salad. Can't blame you for trying. Nah, Rico, I'm talking to my dad. We'll just go with the meat lover's fantasy. Sure, say hi to the wife and kids for me. Amanda hangs up. Rico says hey. The food gets delivered and we plop down on the couch to eat some za. Just be careful. Running is a gateway drug. It's a slippery slope, Dad. First, you go on a couple of light jogs and before you know it, you're converting the garage into a home gym and renewing your subscription to some sort of weekly kombucha delivery service. Question. Shoot. What's kombucha? Okay, so you aren't too far gone yet. I'm just giving you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy you're running more and caring about your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. Aw, that's actually sweet. Thanks, kiddo. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. You gonna be able to keep up with him? Hey! Probably not. We laugh and eat more pizza than is probably healthy in the name of carbo loading. I call it a night early so that I'm ready for tomorrow. God, for some reason I tripped over that sentence. When I first started running in the mornings, it was pretty hellish. Now that I'm a few sessions in, it admittedly has become a little bit easier, despite it always ending in me dry heaving over a trash can. Is that what the runners has? Just dry heaving? I lace up my tennis shoes, throw on a t-shirt from a rider's summit I went to 20 years ago, and head out the door at a moderate jog. Craig's already outside with River strapped to his chest.
Hey!
He's dressed head to toe in color-coordinated running gear. Wow, I look like a total schlub next to this guy. Hey bro. Morning, Craig. River gonna be running with us? Best as she can. We're taking it to the limit, aren't we, kiddo? Not a little spit bubble. Oh, I know what that means. Craig hands her a stuffed toy, which makes her smile ear to ear.
Oh.
That's Arnold, the capybara. Sometimes it's the only thing that'll get her to stop crying. Oh, I've been there. Amanda had a stuffed panda that she carried around everywhere. She would have a tantrum if we even tried to wash it. It was gross. So you've been running lately? Every morning for 30 minutes. I'm basically an elite athlete by this point. Yeah, you sure about that one? Huh, well I'll try and keep up. So where are we headed? I was thinking that we could go do a couple laps around the park. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Then we'll do some hill climbs up a slope. Oh. Oh god, my knees are aching in sympathy. Yeah, I used to play soccer in school and tennis. My knees are not impressed with me. Neither are my ankles. Okay, I can probably handle that. And then we'll close it off by doing some wilderness survival hike running to increase our agility. I'm suddenly struck with the overwhelming need to crawl back into bed. That sound okay to you? I usually like to throw some time murder sprints in there, but I'll go easy on you since you're a beginner. That sounds like something I am able to physically do. Great, let's get started. Dude, you have all my sympathy. My knees are like hurting for your sake. Craig and I finally arrive at the park. A few other lone joggers make their way around the perimeter, and River waves enthusiastically at everyone we pass. It's a lot more peaceful in mornings. Aside from the birds chirping and River gurgling away in the stroller, it's pretty quiet. Wait, didn't they say she was strapped to his chest? Why is there a stroller involved? Alright, good warm-up. That was the warm-up?
Hey!
Let's start the show.
Hey!
But wait. Craig reaches into his bag and tosses me a water bottle. I fumble it, but thankfully don't drop it.
Oh.
You gotta hydrate, bro. Yeah, that's important. I take a long drink from the water bottle and feel reinvigorated. Man, I don't drink enough water. Water is actually very important. I go through quite a lot of it in one day. Hey. I look down and pick up Arnold, River's toy, and hand it back to her. Must have dropped this.
Oh.
Thanks for looking out, bro.
Hey!
You ready? Yeah, let's go. Well, we finally finish our however many 10th lap around the park. Teens? Many teens? Okay, that's kind of a weird word, but okay. I'm breathing heavily, but I can't believe I actually didn't lose Craig. He's even breathing heavily too, which makes me feel a little better. I look down at my shirt and notice that I'm drenched in sweat. Oh, almost looks like a frowny face. That's one. What?
Bro!
I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than the last time I launched you off a treadmill. Yeah. Yeah, man, you really pushed me to my limit just now. I can't believe I held on.
Oh.
Sometimes you just need someone there with you to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that guy too. Guy, bro. Who's ready for hill climbs? Lap.
Oh.
Oh boy. There, my little cheerleader. You ready? Interesting responses, and all of them basically are probably gonna have the same thing. You know, let's be overly dramatic. You bet. Wow, gee, thanks game. That was a little misleading. Craig takes me to a separate portion of the park where there's a steep hill that seems to go up forever. I strain my eyes to see some other joggers at the top. So what do we do now? We run up the thing. That looks like a lot. There's two things you need to know about this hill. One, don't stop running till you get to the top. And two, Craig points to the top of the hill.
Hey!
That's not the top. Yep. Wow, you're misleading me so bad, game. Let's do this!
Oh.
I finally reached the top of the hill after making my way past what I originally thought was the top of the hill. Once there, I hunch over onto my knees and gasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. I can feel my heart in my ears. Uh-oh. Someone's blowing bubbles again. River, I'm having a moment, please. Ooh boy. Craig looked like he's taken a beating as well. Ha! So he is human.
Nice.
Put your arms on your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe easier. Yeah, they kind of taught us that as well. It expands your lungs so you take in more air instead of just like being hunched over, because essentially if you're hunched over, you're crunching up your lungs a little bit, your lung capacity, so you don't get enough oxygen. Stand up straight, arms above your head, hands behind your head, elbows stretched out. Just get in a lot more oxygen and it helps. I do as Craig says. It feels a little better, but I'm still in agony.
Oh.
And here, Craig tosses me the water bottle again. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Thanks, dude. Oh, that's it. I thought it was just, you know, dying. Want to take it slow for a bit? I would like that very much. As we're catching our breath, River starts crying. What's wrong, Sweet Pea? Do you want to play with Arnold? Greg looks around us.
Hey.
Oh boy. Man down. I think we lost Arnold. Oh no. River keeps wailing.
Dude.
I've abandoned my child's toy. We gotta find him, dude. It should be simple, right? We just gotta retrace our steps. I remember River last having it down at the bottom of the hill. Craig and I jog down the path, searching high and low for the stuffed capybara, which Craig takes the time to explain to me is a large rodent native to South America. We get to the place where River might have dropped it, but it's still nowhere to be found. Looks like we got a mystery on our hands. We have to get to the bottom of this. Every time I see the words foul play, I think of foul with an F-O-W-L and play. I don't know why. It's awful. I suspect foul play. Looks like this is a prime case for world-renowned Detective Gray. Dude, it's time for bro adventure. A bro venture! Please, stop. Don't do that again. We high-five and decide to jog back to the park to see if we can find any leads. So it looks like there's a couple more places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Sounds good.
Whoa.
Wait, who's good cop and who's bad cop? Think about it for a second. Well, I think that with your stature and overall resilience, you would make an intimidating bad cop. But on the other hand, you do have an adorable baby strapped to your chest. So that softens the edges a bit. All valid points. I think you would make a great good cop because of your congenial attitude and willingness to try new things. Then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show, so you have the potential to be a scary bad cop. I don't want to have to watch Meat Hell in 3-minute segments with 5 minutes of commercials in between. And they're loud! The commercials are too loud. I just want to watch my shows in peace without people yelling at me to buy wiper fluid and stuff.
Hey.
Case in point. Let's play it moment by moment. Smart. So, where to, bro-tective? Please, don't do that. Not again. You know what, let's go to the playground. Let's start from top to bottom. We make our way over to a small playground at the edge of the park. A couple of kids play on the jungle gym while parents watch on the nearby benches. Over on one of the benches, I spot a familiar face. You know what, let's talk to Joseph. Let's see what Joseph's up to.
Hi.
We jog over to Joseph, who seems to be engrossed in his book. Joseph!
Yeah.
Joseph nearly drops his book. Hey guys, didn't think I'd see you two out here. Are you exercising? Sure am, you know me, I just love to run and be healthy. That's kind of my whole thing. What are you reading? Oh, just a book on the knots and rope tying? I'm sorry, but my brain just went to completely kinky and weird places, dude. Please. You've got enough kids. I don't think your wife needs another. For boats! Boat ropes! Right. I think me and my character here have the same mind on this. Hey, you didn't happen to see a stuffed capybara around here? What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Joseph thinks for a second. Haven't seen one around. I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out. Your kids are here?
Nice.
Joseph looks around.
Douglas.
Oh. Okay, that was a good voice line. They were here a second ago. Must have gone exploring around the park. You know where they could have run off to? They're kids. They get into mischief sometimes, but they'll always come back. Alright, thanks for your help. Thanks, Joseph. We'll let you get back to your rope book. Boat ropes! Like that explains everything. We head back to the playground. Look for clues. Greg and I, two grown adults, walk onto the playground and begin examining it meticulously for clues. There's no forensic evidence here. No stray capybara hairs, at least. After searching fruitlessly for some time, we look up. All of the parents are staring at us. We smile and wave as we awkwardly slink away. That's terrible. Move to another part. Where to now, bro? You know what? As a kid, I used to like playing in wooded areas. I used to live on a farm for a few years, and there was like a massive wooded area attached to our house. Well, not massive. For a kid, it's massive. And I remember just spending hours in there. Go to the woods. We make our way to the outskirts of the park. There are a couple of benches by the dense tree line. Looks like Robert's here all by himself. This also seems like the perfect place to look for clues. You know what, let's talk to Robert. Maybe Robert saw something. We walk over to Robert's bench. Hey Rob. Don't call me that. Okay. Hi Robert. Don't call me that either. Okay. Hey, buddy?
I don't know.
What are you up to?
Hey.
Thinking. This is my thinking bench. I have to get a solid 2 or 3 hours of brooding in per day. Filling quotas. Wow. Have you by any chance seen a small stuffed capybara around? Capybara is... It's a large rodent native to South America. I know. So have you seen one?
Hey.
A stuffed one, not a real one. That would be weird. Come on, Robert. The sooner you tell us what you know, the sooner we can let you get back to brooding. Bad cup time. Robert, if you don't help us, I'm gonna put you in a headlock. Is that a threat or a promise? I actually think Robert might like that. I think he's got a little bit of a crush on Craig, though.
Oh.
Whoa, slow down. That's Back off. Okay, we return to the woods. Look for clues. That was an interesting interaction. Craig and I searched through the outskirts of the woods, hoping to find anything that might lead us to Arnold. There are a couple of cigarettes and empty beer cans scattered around the thicket. This is probably the hot spot for edgy teens to hang out at night and say swears and stuff. But it doesn't look like there was any recent activity that might be capybara related. This might be a dead end, partner, bro. We return to the woods. Yeah, move to another part. Okay, so we've got the field left. I've deduced where we should go next. Go to the field. We wander out to a grassy field at the center of the park. There isn't a whole lot to see, but there are a few figures camped out on a blanket. And the grass could hold any number of secrets. Really? You know what, let's talk to Matt and Carmencita. Let's talk to Matt and his daughter. Carmencita spots us from across the way and waves. She's sitting down with her dad on a sunny green patch of grass. We jog over. Hey dudes. Hey bro. We just sat down for a picnic. Want some snacks? Got anything to... What? Includes my glycogen reserves? I think both of us have the same reaction. We have apple slices. Thank you very much, tiny bro, but I should be fine.
Hey.
You guys working out? Good day for it. Yep, I'm the picture of health and athleticism. Good transition. Say, you haven't seen a stuffed capybara around here anywhere, have you? What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South America. Hey! Wait a second, how do you know what a capybara is? You wouldn't happen to have had hands-on experience with one recently, would you? We learned about capybaras in the 4th grade. Ah, I think it's more suspicious that you know what a capybara is. Turn that one around quick. Oh my god. What if I took Arnold? What if I'm the culprit and I just don't remember? I quickly checked my body for any Polaroids I might have kept on my person to remind me of who to trust and who not to trust. I saw a memento once, and I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, nothing. But what if that's what I wanted myself to think? This is getting a little weird. Oh, don't let them win. I shake off the thought. I saw a couple of squirrels over by that tree though. I don't know if that helps, but if you want to see some cute squirrels, you should definitely check it out. Thanks for the hot squirrel tip, Carmencita. Well, we better get moving. Gotta find that capybara before River here has a breakdown. Good luck. Let me get some apples for the road though. Carmencita hooks me up with some road slices and we're on our way. Wow. We maneuver back to the field. You know what, let's look for clues. I carefully comb through the field of grass and flowers. I can't seem to find much besides a couple of ladybugs and a nickel. While I'm looking, Craig calls out to me from across the field. Okay.
I don't know.
I jog over. Craig is kneeling in the grass, inspecting something. I approach, my heart in my throat. As I lean over Craig, I see it. This is Arnold's leg. I put my hand over River's eyes. No one should have to be subjected to this senseless violence. My god, who or what would do this?
Hi.
I don't know, but now I think we might be dealing with someone beyond our grasp. I can't look at this anymore. I turn around, trying to wipe the image of stuffing strewn across the ground from my mind. You guys are taking this way seriously.
Oh.
We're running out of time. We may already be too late. Bag and tag it. Let's keep moving. River's screeching is louder than ever. I'm exhausted. Craig is exhausted. Ah, buddy, I got a rain check on brunch. I need to get River home and calm her down. Alright, good luck, bro. Thanks, bro. I head back to the cul-de-sac alone and head inside the house. God, I'm ready for a shower, a gallon of water, and a nap. I bet Amanda's still asleep.
Oh.
Ah, my eye! It's itchy. I crack open the door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right. How was brunch? Well, we had a good time with the run part, but we didn't make it to the rest of the portmanteau. Huh? To brunch. We didn't make it to brunch. Somehow we lost River's toy capybara on our run. A capybara is... Dad, don't patronize me about giant rodents. I know. Sorry. Anyway, we looked everywhere for the damn thing, but Craig had to get River home before she went berserk. So the run went well, though? I was a little worried about your endurance. Yeah, it was rough at first, but it ended up being a piece of cake. I actually feel pretty My legs give out. I find myself on the floor of the hallway. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Kinda sounds like me when I first started playing soccer. It's not a lot of dad points.
You need to improve on your form.
Wow, thank you. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. Get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda. The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. Need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, this is kind of where things get a little tough. I mean, I'm not a parent, but usually my first instinct is if someone cries, I kind of want to cover them and stuff, but not everyone likes that. But considering the supposed relationship between yourself and your daughter in this one, it's a good relationship, comfortable. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Last one. If she doesn't like it, get out. Okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. You know, I was mostly a brat as a kid. As a teenager, it was a whole different ballgame. I wasn't the same. Like my mom, and so I had a very healthy respect for my mother. But, I don't know, in this case, it's just like... I can understand to an extent why she doesn't want to talk about it, because she wants to be independent. But sometimes facing shit alone isn't the best way to do it. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep. When I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school? No? Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Wow. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oof. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remembered how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Whatever it is, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh no.
Oh boy. And you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad? It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over.
Ah.
This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Mana gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. You want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The one who puked in Dead Goth and Beyond? Dad, that was me! What? I thought you were Emma P. Dad, are you doing okay? I'm getting legit worried. I've been doing a lot of gluing and varnishing in unventilated spaces. Carry on.
Ah.
Wow. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I feel like yeah, I had to mess up the English language because earlier the alien recording went pretty well with me speaking. Oh well. I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? Ah, and she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for Calc AB final. Yikes. Oh man. So, another important piece of information is... God, this is embarrassing. Have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh no.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. Then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them never mind, I'll just eat our nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. I've never had nachos in my life. We have like Doritos, but I don't think that's the same thing.
Ugh.
So I go to the mall anyway, I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss! No! Yes, I know! So I storm over there and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... gossipy one? I know! That was a lucky guess.
Huh.
Grace is the one who nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed and I just wanted to get out of here. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know it's a lot, but you still following? What did MR say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what, let me just read it to you. Mana pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. I was like, okay, and then she left me on red, and then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Ah, it's like WhatsApp. It notifies you that someone read the message, but they're not replying. Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least been kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. Then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me in screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly it's just all really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Damn. Mana, I'm so sorry. Yeah, teenagers and kids, like friendships, that shit is, oof. Yeah. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R has been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. Yeah, I had a best friend that I was with in high school, and we were super close. Then she dropped out of high school, and like, how to say, a situation happened where I had to live with her and her family for a short while, because getting me to school was difficult. And staying with them meant that I was walking distance from my school. And long story short, it got to the point where she was being mean, uncaring, and just super inconsiderate, that in the middle of the night I phoned my mom, tell her I'm coming home. Her and her boyfriend even dropped me off at my mom's house, and I hadn't spoken to her in a while. We lost contact for a few years, and all of a sudden she's inviting me to her wedding. Then a few years after that, she finds me on Facebook and wants to talk. I just kind of cut her out of my life. I didn't need someone like that who made me feel sad for trying to be their friend. So I can kind of understand what Amanda's going through. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Thing is, you end up missing the people for the memories that you had with them. Damn. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help her? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sort of tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. It's not dumb for you to feel that way. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. No, it's not. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings for this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Yeah, real friends don't do that to you. They're there to support you. They're there by your side in the hardest of times. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate with yourself with. You really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. I've lost quite a few friendships to that where I felt like I put in a shit ton of effort and the person just didn't care enough to even just send me a message saying, "Hi, how are you doing?" I'm sorry, but this situation is actually kind of hitting a little close to home for me with some things and past experiences. I'm actually feeling a little sad at the moment. I didn't expect like such a lighthearted moment in a game, like such a lighthearted game, to actually focus on something that's a painful experience, and and it's probably not just for me, but for a lot of people. If the other person's again with the English language, if the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think it's wow, so many fuck-ups in one episode. Wow. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Huh.
I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did. We did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Mana gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yeah? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aw, that's such a sweet thing. Oh, that was such a, like, wholesome moment, actually.
You've got dads.
Before we... What the fuck is this? Dad... Dad Mazon. Okay. I gotta say, they're being super creative with all this stuff. Hi, this is Steven from Dad Mazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Oh, okay, yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry, I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped my waist down in the duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait, I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris. Oh my god. What is this? Ooh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. Open up the box and start pulling the packaging peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's... butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up, are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies?
Yeah.
You can order dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours? No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay, love you. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien's house. Sure, we can take it to Damien. I should take it over to him. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. To what do I owe the pleasure? Wow, have you been stalking in front of your house? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? I don't know. Oh, okay, anyways. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. I handed the box and his face lights up. What wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. I'm not surprised, but what are you gonna do with these butterflies? Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die. Sure! Wow, you have no sense of self-preservation. Damien leads me into his study where he set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh wow, that's really something, Damien. I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this by yourself? Of course. I find it rather relaxing. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't ready quite yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls it out and an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The back of the wings are gorgeous, iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antennae with the forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly that it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready. And then what? I remove all the pins and put it on display with the others. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes it off of the wall. Ah yes, that's a blue morpho. One of my favorites too. He hands a small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. Wow, he's just giving it to us? That's cool. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist, believe me. I have more than enough. Thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense, you have beautiful steady hands. You'd make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. That was actually kind of a sweet little interaction. I didn't expect that from Damien.
You've got dads.
Maybe I misjudged him a little bit? Yeah, his son is a total douche canoe, and so's Hugo's kid. His children are just straight up Stephen King material. But I think I'm gonna cut off here for one reason and one reason alone. Wait, did we get a message? Oh. I'm gonna cut off here so that I can keep trying like the dates and single episode shots, and reading for more than a half hour something this long actually kind of takes a toll on the voice. I can actually feel like my throat's starting to itch and scratch. But thank you for watching this weirdness. I don't know how I get myself into playing dating games. It's a running joke by now. God help me. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, everyone. Subscribe, notification bell. You know it by now. Both of them are down there. They're buttons. Your finger is being called to your mouse to click it. Do it. You're not gonna regret it. Also, Discord and Twitter are down below. Anyone's welcome to the Discord. Twitter, sometimes I'm on there, sometimes not. I'm a little bit bad with that one. But guys, I'll see you all later.